Hi, hope you're all well. I just wanted to give you a little quick demonstration of the TikTok Tortilla challenge that's doing the rounds just now, and thought that we could maybe set you a wee challenge to see what kind of a tortilla wrap that you could create. So I'm going to start with a little bit of red onion, and I'm just going to slice that. So remember, claw hold, fingertips tucked in, and I'm just going to take a few slices of that because I'm only making one. The beauty of this is you can just use whatever you've got at home and try and come up with different ideas. I'm going to use a couple of cherry tomatoes as well. Just pierce the knife into that. They're a little bit soft, a little bit squidgy. You could come up with a breakfast wrap, something for lunch, or even a sweet one for dessert. And give that a little wipe up. Remember to keep up your clean as you go, constantly have your cloth outside, and just wipe down as you work. I've also got a little bit of chicken. I'm just going to slice that up. Don't want it too chunky in it. So this is just like a wee kind of a chicken tender that I had in the freezer. Slice that up. I've got all my ingredients on the plate there. So I've just put my tortilla wrap in the oven just to heat it up a wee bit, or you could just stick it in the microwave for a few seconds just to make it a little bit more flexible, which should make it easier to fold. So you need some sort of sauce, so I'm going with like a Nando's Pyrenees kind of a sauce, and then just whatever veg, some cheese, just whatever you want really. It's entirely up to you, and that's the beauty of this. So, got my tortilla wrap. It's quite a large one, so I'm going to take my knife tip about the centre of it and then just cut it down so that you've got one kind of a side in it there. I'm going to put on some, I think I'll start with some chicken. So put chicken on here. It can be a little bit tricky to fold it. I've made it once before. You kind of need to think about where you're going to put your bits. Actually, I'm going to put the cheese there because the cheese will be maybe a bit easier to fold. We'll see. Some mozzarella cheese, or you could have cheddar. And then on this side, I'm going to have some onion, some tomatoes, and then here a little bit of my sauce. Get a little knife out, spread that along, and then it comes to the folding of it. So I'm going to fold this cheese up onto the chicken, which, as I was saying, it might be a little bit tricky. Pull out a wee bit, and then fold that over onto the vegetables, and then the sauce just helps to keep that all together. Then you can turn that up, and you can see we've got the different pockets there. So if any cheese is falling out, you can just put that back in. Okay, so put that back in my plate there. I'm just going to turn my frying pan on. Kind of a medium setting for that, I think will be fine. I've had a wee look, there's lots of different ways people are doing it, in waffle makers and toasty makers. I don't have any of that at home, and some of the ones I've seen anyway, they end up all oozing out, whereas the frying pan helps to, got the heat, makes the tortilla wrap nice and crispy, but it's not got that pressing down on it, so, and it still melts the cheese and everything inside it as well. So I'm just going to change view. So that's my frying pan preheated now. I've just put it on a medium heat because you don't want to burn the tortilla, but you need it to be hot enough that you're going to be able to melt the cheese inside. So I'm just going to pick that up, place it on there, my fish slice. I've just realised that I've forgotten to take off my jewellery, please excuse that. And then you want to keep an eye on that in the frying pan, but at the same time you can start clearing things away that you no longer need, and remember to do the dishes as you're doing this. A little plate for serving. Okay, that's been cooking for a few minutes, so I'm just going to turn that over carefully so that you don't have the contents of it fall out. You can use your fish slice just to press down on it a little bit. Now I did pause the recording there while that was cooking, so I don't think it went as quick as that. Just take a few minutes. So as I said earlier, you could use this as a breakfast for tortilla wraps. You could put like egg, bacon, mushrooms, a bit of tomato sauce in there, or you could do it as a dessert. So you could do it with some fruit. If you're having a treat, maybe a wee bit of Nutella, strawberries, marshmallows, but as I said, that would maybe be an occasional treat. Just using the fish slice just to lift that up. Look underneath. Frying pan's getting hotter, so it's not taking as long now. Turn that off. Get my fish slice right underneath there, and be careful because it will be hot. And then I'll just turn that over so you can see the other side. And then you've got your final. Sorry about that, I couldn't move that there. So you've got your final tortilla wrap there. If you just turn the plate to the side, and you can see all the fillings inside there. So take the challenge and let's see what you come up with. Thank you.